Yep. Good morning, everyone. So last session we learned few head section related elements in HTML head section. So we discussed about how do we deal with the title, another link, and one more option is meta. These are the three basic things we use. And so what is the purpose of meta? So the purpose of meta, two important things. What are those? To make the page responsive. Another one, SEO friendly. And to make page responsive, some attributes are there. So to make page responsive, what attributes you learned? Viewport. Another one is HTTP equi. And to make the page SEO friendly, you have learned about how to use SEO friendly. For that, you learned about keywords. Another one is description. Initially, you can just understand these concepts. You can write them, but they don't show anything on screen because these are meant for websites once they go live. Once the website goes live and somebody starts using your website, then these all options will work. So to test responsive, you can download a plugin. I showed you mobile simulator. Have you tried? In Chrome browser, you have a mobile simulator. You can use that. So in SEO friendly, what are the options we learned? Two. One is keywords. Another one, description. One more is there in SEO friendly options. So another SEO friendly option is how do we deal with, how we can work with the concept of char set. For SEO friendly, one more important option is character set. So you have another option called character set. What is this character set? Let's see. Actually, when you are designing a web page, this is our project. We have a project Flipkart. And in this index, we created these options. One more is the meta. Meta name is equal to keywords. Content is equal to some keywords used for searching, finding your page. What are the keywords used for finding the page? Those keywords you have to write. These are keywords. And another option is meta have description. Description is nothing but so something about your website. If your website is displayed in search results, some summary should come about your website. That summary we write as what? Description. These two things already I explained in previous session. So responsive related options, we have viewport and refresh, and meta have keywords and description. These are used for making SEO friendly. One more important option used is in the meta, we have an option called character set. Actually, what is character set is, for example, The purpose of character set is, so it defines the language type used for web page. It defines the language type used for web page. So the language type used for web page is defined by using character set. Actually, language type already we mentioned in HTML. In document scope, we used language English India, English US, like that. Then what is this again? Character set is nothing but, so it specifies how much space is needed. It specifies how much space is needed for processing the page. It specifies how much space is needed for processing the page according to what? According to character set. According to character set. It specifies how much space is needed for processing the page according to character set. Actually, character set means when we design web pages, currently we are using character set is English character set. English character set, English alphabets, numbers, they require actually, I will tell you the units, how much they require. Char set is defined according to UTF standards. According to UTF standards. UTF actually Unicode transformation format. UTF stands for Unicode transformation format. According to UTF standards, actually UTF 8. UTF 8 means 8 bits. Like that, you have UTF 16. This is 16 bits. Like UTF 32, that is like 32 bit. You have like UTF 64. 64, this is 64 bits. This is actually the measurement for memory. I hope many of you people know you are using Windows operating system. When you download any software for that operating system, it will say 32-bit, 64-bit. Have you observed that? So that means, that indicates how much bit size is required for processing your application. If your bit size is 32 and you downloaded a software which is 64-bit, then it cannot process. Your operating system says that I can't handle this application because your memory is only 32-bit, but your application is using 64-bit. So what UTF has done is, these people given standardization for language, because we are developing websites, and websites means, I already showed you, it is not just English. You have Chinese, German, Korean, Arabic, so many types of languages are used. When you look at Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, German like languages, websites, their characters are large. Not just like English, they are small characters. If you see a Chinese website or Japanese, or you see Arabic websites, so they have large character set. And to process them, small memory is not enough. We need high memory for them. So what we have to do is we have to tell the robots how much memory they need for processing this page. SEO means what I told you. SEO means search engine optimization. We are giving our information to a robot so that robot can process and make our page search engine friendly. So whenever you design a website, it is important to tell the robot how much memory it needs to process your page. That is defined by using UTF. If you write UTF-8, you are telling robot that 8-bit memory is enough for you. So because I designed this page in which language? English. So that means actually this 8-bit is used for English. Suppose you are having pages like Korean. So you have like Japanese, right? So these all comes under which category? 16-bit. For example, you have Chinese. This comes under 32-bit. Very high is Arabic. Arabic characters, if you see, they have large character sets, very huge character set. For that, you need a language character set like that. That means it depends on which language they are using. So you have to mention the character set. Majority, 100%, all English websites, they use the character set only one. What is it? Usually you will see in every website, character set will be UTF-8. You will see this in every website. That means this is, now if anybody asked you, what is difference between this language and this one? I'm saying that this is also English. I'm saying that this is also English. Then what is difference? So what is difference actually is this language English is for, this is for browser. Understood? To tell the browser which language we are using. And this is not for browser. This is for whom? This is not for browser. This is for SEO. SEO means we learned robots, na? Right? We learned robots. So it is for whom? It is for robots. What are the robots? Remember their names? The search engine robots are called web spiders and web crawlers. We call web spiders and web crawlers, right? So usually we have another option, that is UTF-8. How do we write this character set? Syntactically, we write like this. Meta character set is equal to UTF and 8. This indicates we are using English. So in the head section, these are all the options we need. So Meta have so many other options. Later you will learn them according to the situation. Initially, these are enough. For responsive, few attributes, and for making SEO friendly, few attributes, right? So finally, in the head section, what are the options we have? We have title, we have link, we have meta. Other two options later you will see. One is a style, another one is script. These are used when you are learning CSS and JavaScript. When you learn CSS and JavaScript, you need these two containers. How to write the styles, how to write the scripts, you will learn later, right? As of now, just we will make a note about it. Actually, what is the concept of style is, style, the purpose is it is used to embed style attributes. It is used to embed style attributes in a web page. Actually, we write like this. Style type is equal to text slash CSS like this. Style. Later, when you are learning JavaScript and all, JavaScript CSS, you will use them. Right. So how we can handle them and how do we work with them, we will see later. So this is style. Similarly, you have another option. What is it? Script. So it is used to embed. So client side or server side script into web page. We use both for client side and server side also. We have a script as of now type text slash JavaScript. Later you will learn how we can add the script and define them. So these later, when you learn about CSS and JavaScript, you can use. So initially, in the head section of a page, you must be familiar with three things: the title, link, and meta, right? This is all in the head section. In HTML page head section, these are all the things we define. Next important, today we will see another, that is body section. HTML body section. What is the difference between head and body section? I discussed about that. What I told you about head section. Head section means it contains information which is first loaded into browser memory. From there, it is delivered to the page. Body section contains information which is directly delivered to the page, right? So here, what is the body section is? It defines the content which is directly rendered into page. It defines the content which is directly rendered into page. So syntax we write like this, just body, and here you can put your content. Whatever content you want, you can keep in the body. The content in head section is not directly rendered into page. The content in head section is first sent to memory. From the memory, it is delivered to the page. Body section, it is directly rendered into the page. Now, in this page, temporarily, I'm removing this. And yeah, just I will keep, see here, I'm writing a simple body section. In this body section, you can keep any information. I will paste some paragraph. You can type some lines. You can paste some paragraph information here. Okay. Now, when we run this, open in live server, actually, the body section content directly displayed here. Now, body section have lot of attributes. Body have lot of attributes. This is important to learn. When you are displaying anything in the body section, body have some important attributes. What are the attributes for body section is, first important attribute is BG color. It sets background color for page. Another one, text. It sets text color. It sets color for text in page. So we have two initial attributes, PG color and text. So whenever you design the body section, we are having these two attributes. Now BG color is used to set a background color and text is used for setting the text color. But here in HTML, you have to learn, the question is how to define colors in HTML. How to define colors in HTML. This is the basic thing you should learn. Actually, in HTML, colors can be defined in three ways. In HTML, you can set colors in three ways. One is you can give color name, you can give color shade name, and you can give hexadecimal code. Hexadecimal code. These three I will explain. If you want to set colors in HTML, three ways are there. In CSS, some more techniques are there. Those techniques you cannot use there. Currently, you can use only HTML techniques. In HTML, in how many ways we can define? Three ways. You can give color name, color shade name, and hexa. That means, for example, see, actually, color name will be like this. We write body. In that we have an attribute BG color is equal to color name. Suppose yellow, that is the color name. Color shade name also you can write. Color shade name means body BG color is equal to some light yellow. This is shade name. So color names, we can give color name directly, or we can give the color shade. Actually, when you are giving the colors have certain meanings. Generally in web designing, we have to follow them. Blindly, we cannot give colors. That depends on the client business, his requirements, because every color matters. As of now, generally what people do, whatever color they like, they give. But we cannot be like that. In web development, colors also have certain meanings. For example, see, suppose I opened a website, Amazon. When we open website Amazon, in this Amazon website, you can see some banners, advertisements, all are there. The banners, advertisements, all these are defined. And so many colors are used here. So many different types of options. So many different types of colors. So much is used here. So the page looks very vibrant and all. You see here, when they give the colors, here there is a background yellow color, light yellow color for this. Right, they are saying that get extra up to 5% back, and it is actually sale and end of season sale or something. Now the question is, why they used this color for that? Why not red, green, yellow, orange, something else? What is the meaning of this color? Actually, this color refers to sunrise or sunset. Am I right? That color represents sunrise or sunset. Sunrise, sunset color it looks like that when it is sun rising, sunset. How much time sunrise and sunset will be there? Suppose you went to a sunrise point or sunset point in some place. How much time it may take to complete sunrise or sunset? Just a matter of 2-3 minutes only. In 2-3 minutes, sunrise will finish, sunset will finish. That means it will not be longer. So this color means that this offer will not last longer. It means that it is for a short period. It will not last for long. That's the meaning of color. For general people, whatever color, it looks beautiful, sir. It is my favorite color, sir. We don't care about your favorite in my website. You are developing a website for me and you will put your favorite color, right? And you will not even put my favorite color. That means the point is, even a color that you choose, that speaks what the business is. For every color, there is a meaning actually. Where I can show you that. For example, see, later I will in CSS, I will give a detailed concept of that. This is the colors here. These are the basic color panel. This is the basic color panel. And these are the meanings for the colors. These are the meanings for the colors. Blindly, we don't give colors. Depending on what kind of content you are presenting. And based on that content, we choose the colors. That means that is the reason you see professional websites. When an offer starts, they change the color themes. Right? For example, you visit any supermarket website, you will see everything green. Because green refers to fresh. Right? You see any furniture websites, you will see a lot of brown because brown refers to wood. Right? That means there are certain meanings. Blindly, we don't give a color, or blindly, we don't even give a font. When you write some fonts, every font have also certain meanings. This list of colors I will upload, I will give you later into the class. So initially, how you can give the colors, how you can configure the colors. There are two ways. What are the two ways? One is you can define color by using color name. Another one you can define by using color shade. This is color name and color shade name. Let's see now. I will simply open this here. And you can see that for body, I am applying BG color. I said yellow, then it will be yellow. It will set a background color for the page. Suppose I am removing this. You can use color name red. You can use color names blue. So I am using light yellow, then this is shade name. So you can give color name or you can give shade name. That's two things. One more important, you can give hexadecimal code. What is hexadecimal code? Let's see. Hexadecimal code. Actually, in HTML, when you are giving the colors, hexadecimal code, it is two types. 3 characters code with hash and 6 characters code. 6 characters code with hash. 2 methods are there. 3-character code with hash and 6-character code with hash. That means actually how the colors are written, hash, first color is red, green and blue, RGB. So this is red and green and blue. This is 3-character hexacode, and the first value is red, second value green, third value blue. We can give 6 characters RR, GG and BB. That means first 2 red, second 2 green, third 2 blue. Because generally all the colors are mixed by using RGB shades, red, green and blue. Now, what is the value of color? Red or green or blue, every color range will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and A, B, C, D, E, F. This can be the value of red or green or blue. That means every color value range starts from 0 to F. That means red can be 0 to F, green can be 0 to F, blue can be 0 to F. What is 0? What is F? 0 is nothing but actually 0 refers to dark and F refers to bright. Bright. That means from 0 to F, brightness will be increasing. So F to 0, darkness will be increasing. That means every color value will be from 0 to F. 0 is the dark shade and F is the bright. That means now see here, I am defining hash. This is 0, F0. I write like this. What is the first value? First value red, second value green, third value blue. So first value red is dark and green is bright and blue is also dark. So dark 0 means complete black. That means red 0 and blue 0 and F green is bright. That means which color will come? Green color will come. You can see that. I can simply write here hash 0 F0, that is green. How to write red color? F00, that's it. How to set the blue color? 00F. That's how we give colors. Now, if you know how to mix the color, suppose I give 000, all are black. FFF means all are bright, white. Right? For example, F00, this is what? Red. Now, let's see. I am changing from F to A. If I change F to A, that means it becomes darker. Understood? That means now I am giving B little bright. I am giving C little more bright. D little more bright. E more bright. F, this is the max. G, there is no color. Maximum you can give 0 to F. So I will go A, dark. More darker means? More darker means? More darker means before A, what was there? 9, 9, 8, 7. That means more darker, then you give 9. You give 5. More darker will be coming. The color values are defined in this way. Suppose I given, so here F, and I am mixing red with blue. Red and blue, then it is pink, purple or like pink like that. Now I am reducing here A. That means it will be color like this. We can adjust the colors and we can write the colors. I am increasing green shade also. Reduce the green shade. That means I will use A. It will be like this. More darker green. So that means green I am removing. Adding more green. That means D. So E and F. We are adding more green to that shade. This is 3 colors. Through that we can get several colors. More shades you want. More shades you want means now you can use 2 values for red. That means how to get red color, tell me with 6. FF 0000. This is what? Red. That means now you have 2 values for red. That means more shades will come. In red itself, millions of shades will come. You can add so many combinations here. So if you want green color now, we can give 0000 and the second value is FF. You can have 3 character code or you can have 6 character code. I hope everyone understood. So 0 to F, the brightness will increase, right? You can give the colors by using the color codes. You can define like this. This is which color? Green, or we can give 00 FF and 00. This is also what? Green. Right? So if I give 000000, this is what? Black. Black. I say hash FFF. This will be what? White. Hash FF. This is also white. This is how colors combinations are defined. This is in HTML. In HTML. In CSS, you have more. In CSS, you have separate functions, RGB, RGBA, HSL, so many. Those you cannot apply in HTML. In HTML, colors can be only 3. Either you can give the color name, or you can give the color shade name, or you can give the hexadecimal code. Hexadecimal code must start with hash and it contains 3 digits or 6. 3 digits, every first digit belongs to red, second one green, third one blue, RGB. And every color value will range from 0 to F. 0 to F. These are the colors. So how do you define simply? Syntactically, you write like this. Body BG color is equal to hash F00 and text is equal to hash FFF. What is this? What is this colors? Background color is red and foreground color is white. We are giving red, white. You can use color name. It's not necessary that both you have to give color codes. One you can give with code, another you can give with the color names. Anything doesn't matter, right? Now you may ask like, which one is best? Do I need to give the color name or color code name? That depends on the color. Why? Because both are valid. You can give color name, color code name. For example, if I have to give red color, BG color red. Then I am writing RED. How many characters? 3 characters. What is alternative? Hash 0 F00. This is how many? 4 characters. This is 4 characters now. 3 character is better now. Then why you are writing 4? That depends on color name. That means if you get a, because every character is going to increase the size of file. If file size increases, page load time will increase. Web developers should be able to reduce the size of file as much as possible, less space. So that means whatever best shortcut, use it. For example, if I have to write color, white, then which one is best, word or best? So hash FFF, this is better na? Why? Because color name is 5, but the color code is 4. That's better. That means you decide according to the colors, whether it is code or anything else. So you can write like this. This is BG color, and how to give the text color. We have to use text #FFF. This is white. We have a background and we have foreground. That's how we generally define the colors. So two important basic things are there. So one is we can define attribute BG color, another one text. Everyone understood? Right. Next important in the attributes, we have another attribute, that is background. Background, it sets a background image for page. It sets a background image for page. You can put a background picture, but important, you can put a background picture, but you cannot control that picture. HTML can just put a picture. It cannot control it. Control means its size, its orientation, we cannot control. For that, we need help of CSS. Actually, CSS is learnt after HTML. But while learning HTML itself, some basic CSS we will start using. So that by the time you finish HTML, you will able to create good real-time designs. So we will not wait until HTML finish. While learning HTML itself, we will start working with CSS so that we can create good designs in the beginning itself. So directly HTML can put a background image, but the background image we cannot control it. To control it, we need CSS. How? I will show you. First thing, background image is seen in several websites. Suppose you open any website like Netflix. When you open the website like Netflix, you can see they have a background poster. There is background image now. But that background image is not dominating. We will learn how to design this. How to create this Netflix screen, I will show you. But currently we are discussing about background images, how we can put background image. Several websites will be there. For example, you see, so we have some website like template, color lib. Yeah. You see, this is some website template. So website design. Let's see the preview of this template. You can see the website template. This looks like this. Actually, there is a background image. On that image, text is there. You see, when I am scrolling, this text is scrolling. Background image is fixed. We will create like this also. We will see that. But for that, first we have to learn how to put a background picture for page. Keeping a background picture and controlling the picture is important for us. Background picture and controlling the background picture. That's important. For example, see now. Let's do one thing. Let's copy this picture. So I will just go and snipe this picture. Let's copy this one. By using the snipe tool, I will copy this part. Because these, because these template people, they don't allow to copy the images. I will just copy up to this roughly. Okay, let's save this. And I am saving this. So in our project physical path, it is in D drive. What is it? Flipkart. In that, where to save? Public. In public, which folder? Images. Here we will save some girl. JPG file. Okay, let's close. Now I want to keep that in the background of this. So how we can keep background image, how we can set the background image. So here remember, if you set background image, then background color will not come. So image will dominate. So either any of these, either background color or background image. So background image will overwrite the background color, will override the background color. So how do we set? So body, we have to set background is equal to where it is present. It is present in a folder called public. In public, we have images. In images, what is the file name? girl.jpg. That is how we need to set the path. This is how we can put a background image. In HTML, you can put a background image, but you cannot control that image. To control that image, you need some CSS help. I will show you how we can manage. First, copy any picture into your project folder. Into that images folder, you copy it. Now let's see how to put a background image. So I will remove this now. Background color and text. I will simply keep this. You see it is currently empty. What we have to do now? We have to use what? Background. Where it is present? Public. In that images. In that girl.jpg. And you can see it will get like this. There is a background image, but it is tiled, repeating. If you have small image, it will repeat so many times. If you have small image, it will repeat so many times, tiles. HTML cannot control this. HTML can only put an image. To control this image, you need styles. Let's see how to write the styles. What are the styles? So CSS is a very big concept. I am explaining few CSS concepts while learning HTML. What you have to do, you have to just follow what you are learning in class. You will get lot of doubts and questions related to CSS. Those are not important now because we are not learning CSS directly now. By the time you learn CSS, you will finish all the part. That means you will understand every point. Your every doubt will be clarified. As of now, you just use what is discussed in the class. Later, you will able to use every feature of CSS. Because in the beginning itself, lot of doubts will come. So you will able to handle them, but not very soon immediately. It will take some time. Okay. First, what we will do today, we will learn how to control this image. How do we control this image? HTML is not capable. So you have to, so another point, HTML can set background image, but cannot control the image layout. We have to use CSS background attributes. We have to use CSS background attributes. What are the CSS background attributes? I will show you. Actually, we have attributes, background size. We have background attachment. We have background position. We have background repeat. So background position, background repeat, background attachment, background size. These are initially required. Later you will see others. So when you set any background image for the body section, then you need to control that image. How we can define actually size? It is defined. So in width and height in pixels, width and height in pixels. Background attachment, it have fixed and scroll. Background position, we have background position. Position we can give top, we have center and right. And you can also have so left and bottom. So many positions, combination I will tell you how people write. Repeat have no repeat. We have repeat, repeat X and repeat Y. Like this. These are background attributes in CSS you can define. So setting a background image you can do by using HTML, but it will be tiled depending on image. Sometimes you have a large image, so it will not tile, only one will display. But you have small images, then it will tile, so many. Let's see how to control these options. Background size, attachment, position, repeat, how they work. See now how to write the style. We will go to the head section now. In the head section, how to add style? We have to use a style. For which element you want to apply style? For body element, we want to apply the style. So here write which one? Body. And some set of attributes are written as a block. That is a code block. In that, what are the attributes you are having? First attribute is background size. Background size, I am giving, suppose 200 pixel width, 200 pixel height, width and height. You can see now the background size is like this. The background size reduced. We can set background size some 400 and 400. Then it will be like this. Your wish, you can give 400, 200, but it looks abnormal. Depending on image, you can give any width and height. You can give like this, then image will be like this. Now image is repeating. We don't want to repeat. So you can use another option. Background, what is it? Repeat. You see, I said no repeat, then it will not repeat. It is not repeating. Suppose I use repeat, it will repeat. By default, it is repeat. I am using repeat X. You see, it repeats X axis. I say repeat Y, it will repeat Y axis. I don't want to repeat, then just use no repeat. That is better, and it will not repeat. Now where you want to keep? Suppose I want to keep center. So center means now I can give here what? Background position. Position you can give where you want. Actually 9 positions will be there. 9 positions are nothing but usually if this is the screen, so this is top left, top center, top right. We have center left, center center, center right. Bottoms left, bottom center and bottom right. That means left center right, top center bottom. 3 options combination will be there. What you can do is here I am writing center center, horizontal center, vertical center. But see now, you can see it looks like this. Why it is not center? Because there is no content. Your content is only one paragraph. Na? If you have more content, it will show center, right? Let's copy some paragraphs. I will copy and paste so many paragraphs. Then you can see that it is going to display all these paragraphs like this. That means it is going to display center now. That depends on how much content you are having. And observe carefully, background is scrolling. We don't want background to scroll. If you don't want background to scroll, you can use background what? Attachment. Attachment is scrolling. We can make it fixed. Okay, let's write that. So here I am writing background. Background is what? Attachment. Attachment is fixed. You see now it is fixed. It will not scroll. Only content is scrolling. That depends on how much content you are having. This is what you saw in their website. Rest of design we will do. But for example, I want this image to fit entire screen. If you want to fit entire screen perfectly, then you can do one thing. Background size, you can write as cover. Cover the complete screen. Then you can see there will be complete screen. That depends on the content you are having. It is complete screen. Background size, it fits the complete screen. So you have the option called as what? Cover. That means background size, you can give width and height in pixels, or you can give what? Cover. You can add that cover so that it will occupy complete screen. It is going to occupy complete screen. So HTML will keep image, but you cannot control through HTML. We need some styles. So finally, how to write, I will show here. Syntactically, we write like this. In the head section, we have style. In the style, we are writing body. For body, what attributes? Background size. Size is what? Cover. We have background repeat. Repeat is what? No repeat. We can use another option. What is it? Background position. Position is what? Center, center. Background attachment. Attachment is what? Fix. That's what you can define. That is the background. And close head. Now you put a body where you can have a background where it is public, in that images, in that some girl.jpg. That's how we keep the body. Rest of points you write HTML, head section, title. Every day I don't need to write and give you in example, because rest of page structure you know. Above you can have title, you can have link, meta and other things. So how do we set a background image, background color? And how do we control text color? When you keep a background image, text color you can give according to background image. And remember, background image, background color, both will not work. If you give background image, image only will dominate. And later you will learn how to make the image not to dominate. Light, color, transparent, how to set like that. That later you will see. In some websites, what we do is we don't want image to dominate bright. We make it very dark. Just like you saw Netflix. Netflix have a banner, but that Netflix banner, it is not dominating, very dark shade background. Such things we need more CSS. Later you will learn about that. Initially, this is enough. Let's try one more time. Let's see how we can design. I am removing this style. Okay. I am removing this background. In the body, we are having just some paragraphs. Just like Netflix, we want to put some banner. Okay, let's try Google. So here we will Google for which one? Netflix banner. Netflix banner background. Background banner. You see, this is Netflix background banners are present. Let's go to images search. You see some images there. Let's go to this image. This is a banner image. Okay, let's right click and save image. This is Netflix. Where to save this? In D drive. What is it? Flipkart. In that public, in that images. This is Netflix JPG. Okay, done. Now let's keep that in the background here. So what we need to do? So body, what is it? Background. Background is in public, in that images, in that Netflix.jpg. And you can see the background image is there. Now we will change the text color. We will keep text as #FFF. That is white color. Right now, actually background image is there, but background image we need to keep it fit correctly because it's a large image. To keep it fit correctly, we have to just write what? Style. For which? Body. For body, what to do? Background size. Size is what? Cover. Now it looks fit. Actually, if I remove this text, temporarily I am removing the text. Then you can see this is fit. Background is fit. And you want to fix, then you know background attachment. Background attachment, we can keep it as what? Fix. Right? Later, after learning some more CSS things in the next levels, we will make it dark color. That means we will display photo, but we will not allow to dominate like that. Because if photos dominate, then our content cannot be visible clear. We need to keep them, but less dominant. So for that, some tricks we have to use by using CSS. Right? Let's see how we can handle them in later stage. Okay. I hope you understood these two things. So 3 attributes you have seen. One is BG color, text, another one is background. Next important, we have attributes. In the body section itself, we have attributes. A link. It sets color for active links in page. Another, we have V-link. So it sets color for visited links in page. We have A-link and V-link. But for this, you need to learn about links concept, which you will learn later. But as of now, I will show you an example. You can try them in later stage. Why? Because for that, you need to understand links. Because generally in web designing, many topics are interrelated. One you learn here and later you will learn detailedly about it in next levels like that. So A-link and V-link are attributes of body, but these are used when there are some links in the page. Temporarily, I will show you the point so that you can understand. See, let's remove the style and let's remove the body background and text. Now in the body, I am adding a link. Just observe it. I am using some Amazon and this link href is http amazon.in. Actually, this is a link. Just observe, don't worry about that. I am using another one, what WG. This href is http://wwg.org. Like this, we are adding some links in the page. You see the links are present like this. Suppose I am adding another link. So this href is equal to http ebay.in. This is eBay shop. And you can see this is also a link. So many links are coming. I will do one thing. Suppose msn.com. So this is msn. Okay. You see this link. This link is in a different color. Can you explain why there are two colors for links? Because you are using internet from so many days. Why these two links are in a different color? These two are in a different color because they indicate that you already visited those websites in your PC. In your device, you already visited them. And if you see the color like this, it indicates this is not visited. Not visited. When you first time open any website, in that website, they given 20 topics. In a website, they given 20 topics. You selected first topic, seventh topic, like that. After that, you come back to home. Then how do you know which topics you already visited? They change the color for the topics which you visited. That is what actually done with body A link and V link. Actually, V link means visited link. These two are considered as what type of links? Visited links. And actually, this is normal link. It is not active link. It is normal link. Active link means when we move the mouse and try to click, then it becomes active. That means this is not active. That is a normal link. It is a normal link, not visited. And this is a link which is visited. Active means when you hold down the button, try to click, it will be active. For example, see now, these colors are by default coming, which you can change. How you can change is, in the body, you can write V link. It indicates what should be the color for visited. For visited, I will put gray. Then visited link color will be different now. We can give any color. So we can give like #0F0, then it will be green. We can give any color for visited. Suppose I said gray, then this is gray. Observe carefully now. When I click on this means I am visiting it. I am visiting that MSN. After visiting, go back, its color also changed now. That means it is visited. So visited color links can be different. Then what is A link? A link stands for active link. Active link, I will give some red. You see now, when I move the mouse onto it and hold down the button, this is called active. That means active link color means hold down the button on it, it becomes active. And when I release, it will be normal. So we have two important colors. One color for active link, another color for visited link. So here, this is the syntax for that. The basic syntax in the body, we give A link is equal to some red. V link is some gray. Temporarily, you put a link. Later, you will learn how to write links. This is a link, Amazon. Later, you will learn how to write the links. This is just temporary. Our concept is not learning about links. Our concept is to understand what is the meaning of that attribute A link and V link, because these are the attributes present in body. So body section have so many attributes. Till now, whatever attributes you have seen, these are related to colors. One is background color, another one text color, another one link colors, active link color, and visited. One more is instead of color, you can put a background image. Next important in the attributes, you have another attribute align. This I hope many people know. Align means it aligns. How many alignments will be there? 4 alignments will be there. Left, center, right, and justify. You know MS Word like softwares. Right side paragraphs uneven will be there if there is lengthy paragraphs. To reduce the raggedness of right edge in a paragraph, we use another alignment called justify. Usually use, you know, MS Word, all these things. In MS Word, you will find some alignments. So you have alignments. You see, these are 4 alignments. This is left, this is center, this is right, and this is justify. Justify is an alignment which reduces right side raggedness of any paragraph. So usually we write like this: align the content left, center, right, or justify. You have to just write the attribute like this. We need to define body and simply align. Align as center, or align as justify, or align as left, or align as right. Like this, you can add any of one. Any one of these you can define. That is alignments. So these are the basic alignments, how we can configure and define them. So let's see here. Already you see some content is present left. And what we will do here, we will add align. Align is what? Center. And you can see it keeps center. You can keep as what? Right. Then you can say right. But justify will be only when there is a paragraph. If you have only one line, 3 words, 4 words, you cannot see justify. Justify can be seen only when there is some paragraph. For example, let's keep some paragraph here. When you keep the paragraph, usually the paragraph will be lot of uneven. I will copy some paragraph. Let's copy a paragraph here and put this paragraph in our page. Here in the page, we are adding some paragraph. And you see that the paragraph right side, lot of unevenness is there. So to reduce that, usually we give an alignment. What is that alignment? Justify. We give align is equal to justify. And it will give that justified alignment. The right side unevenness of paragraph will be reduced if you give that justify. That you can see only when there is some paragraph, right? That is aligns how you can define. Next, another attribute we have left. So margin left. So we have left margin, and we have right margin. We have top margin, and we have bottom margin. These are margins, these are keywords. So you have to write exactly how I written them, not spaces, nothing. Exactly how we defined here. This is nothing but so sets space between content and browser. The content and browser, the space between content and browser in all directions, left, right, top, and bottom. But here, very important, how we have to set the margins. A basic point you should know is actually, so generally you see, for example, we are using the page. Suppose this is a HTML page. That means that is the page that you are watching on screen. When you are watching on screen, 100% is the actual zoom. Am I right? When you are watching 100% zoom, the width of the page is actually, the width of page actually will be 1200 pixel. That is the standard size. That means if anyone asks you in interview, like what is the size of a web page? So web page always fixed standard size is how much? 1200 pixels. That is the maximum size of a web page. But when you go to mobiles, tabs and other devices, that size will reduce. This is the max size. The max size is 1200. If you are watching on laptop, desktops, the like PCs, like computers, you will see 1200. For mobile and other devices, they will be different. Later, when you learn responsive websites, you will learn that how much size we need to give for mobiles and tabs and all. Initially, fixed maximum size of every page is how much? 1200 pixels. So your content is going to occupy 1200 pixels. So that means your content is going to occupy 1200 pixels inside. Now, when it is occupying 1200 pixels, from left, how much space you want? From right, how much space you want? From top, how much space you want? You need to adjust that. From bottom, how much space? These are called margins. Margins. For example, I given left margin. Left margin is equal to 1200. What will happen? That means maximum size is 1200 and you given 1200, then you can't see anything. Right? That means its maximum size 1200, you given 1200, then how you will show your content? So make sure that when you design a web page, at least 500 pixels. 500 pixels should be left for content. 500 pixels you should leave for content, and rest you give margins if you want, because 500 pixel is the max size for mobile like device. For mobile like devices, the max size will be 500. In mobile also different screens will be there, different size. I will tell you later. Responsive means initially make sure that 500 pixels you keep it for content and rest you assign for margins, left, right. Then how much maximum left margin I can give? How much maximum left and right margins we can give? 350 na? Because we don't want any content right side corner. If I want right side corner, I can give 700. Right? That means left maximum 350, right maximum 350. If you give more than that, it will display. But when it goes to mobile and other devices, it will be abnormal. That's the reason. So whenever you mention the margins, make sure that 500 is kept for content. So see what I am doing now. Here I am writing left margin is 350 pixel. Right margin also how much? 350 pixel, and this much is enough. Actually, this is the original size. This is original size. Right? This is the original size. Don't give more than that. That's not good for web pages. Right? When you give, this is the maximum. You can give more, no problem. That means I can give 450 like this. I can give more, but that doesn't suit for mobile like devices and all. So always make sure that you are giving that space based on that. So I will just give 50 left and 50 right. Then you can see 50 left and right will be there. Top I will give as top margin. Top margin I will give as 100. You can see from top it is adjusted. Top I will give as suppose some 70. It will be little up. And you can't see bottom until or unless lot of content is there. If lot of content is there, then you can apply bottom. If lot of content is there, then you can add one more option. What is it? Bottom margin. Bottom margin, how much? Suppose I given as 100, and you can see that all the margins, some space is allocated. So by default margin is 0. You can set the margin. Margin is nothing but the distance between the content and the browser. In all directions, you can keep that. So usually that is done by using these options, right? So space between content and browser. Here, what is the note? So every web page max width is 1200 pixels. So size min width for content must be how many? 500 pixels. Min width for content must be 500 pixels. Based on that, you can define the margin. These basic rules we need to follow. Body left margin is suppose some 350. Right margin is 350. Top margin is some 50. Bottom margin is 50. Like this we are configuring. That's how you keep the contents. How to define the margins and configure them. So these are all the attributes for body. So for body section, 10 attributes you have learned. So first one is BG color. BG color is sets a background color. Text color is defined using text. Background image is defined by using background. And colors for visited link, active link. We have V link and A link. Alignment, you can give align left, center, right, and justify. Next, we have 4 margins. Left, right, top, bottom, right? This is the body section. Now, inside the body section, we have to design the content. Inside the body section, what HTML5 is having. We have so many new things in HTML5 to design the body section. Headers, footers, and all. Those we will see in the next session. Right, tomorrow. In tomorrow's session, we will learn how to design the content inside the body. And tomorrow's session, I will show you here. This is our tomorrow's target. We will use, this is a website theme. Our tomorrow's target is to design this header part. Means in our class, we will design this entire website template. We will design this entire website template. Now, tomorrow part, we will learn how to design this header part. After header, we will go into footer, body, other contents in the area. Right? Tomorrow, we will learn how to design this. Okay? Tomorrow we'll continue. Right?